I've been abroad many a time. I've been to Australia twice and all that, and Benidorm and Tenerife and all that. But I like Blackpool. I've had my share on planes. I like Blackpool.
Cometh the hour, cometh the drag queen. Obi Legs Kenobi is back in Blackpool.
I'll be in a film soon. I got back last night, and then it's fly by your seat with the pants time, because then it'll be opening night before we know it. We've got just over 24 hours, and we're still lighting, and we've still got no sets for some sections. But we'll deal with that today, and probably be in very late today as well.
Kiss Me Quick hat, check. Eiffel Tower look-alike, check. Massive electricity bill, check. There really is nowhere quite like Blackpool.
The atmosphere and the people here are amazing.
I love the beach, it's huge.
Blackpool's just got everything, really.
Last year, over 17 million of us chose good old Blackpool instead of the Med, simply because it's bawdy, it's brilliant, and it's a big old bargain.
We haven't been on a foreign holiday for over 7 years. We prefer to come here, it's a lot cheaper for us.
I can sum it up in one word: brilliant.
But not everyone's here for a holiday. Hundreds of hopefuls make a beeline for Blackpool to build a business, from B&Bs.
It was very important to me that we made this Blackpool. We wouldn't do what we do anywhere else.
To big nights out.
A very lively place. As you can see, it's only 8 o'clock at night. All night to go yet.
It's like being in Jamie Carr's living room, but we still love it.
Anything and everything is possible in the Las Vegas of Lancashire.
It's like the UK Benidorm. Perfect.
That's why there'll always be bargain-loving Brits in Blackpool. How are our favourite Scottish sisters enjoying the lights?
There's a boat.
Oh, there's the boat, aye.
Right, come on, they're stopping.
The man's stopping to let us across.
The tower's beautiful. Look at underneath the tower. That's like a tower underneath it, isn't it? Beautiful, that, isn't it?
This is a lovely view, really. It really is lovely.
It's always busy September with the lights.
This is a busy, honestly, this is the busiest I've ever seen it.
That's why it's busy, because it's the lights.
I've been at the lights before, and it's never been as busy
Well,
as
I've been
this.
at the lights, and it's always been like this when the lights are on.
This is the busiest I've ever seen it.
I think you'll have to agree to disagree on that one.
It was busy last night and all. It was packed last night. I'll need to have a drink when I get back. I'm frozen. I'll have a gin when I get back.
They're nice, Margaret, aren't they?
It's lovely.
Come here to see what like you are with your hat on. Oh, aye, you suit that, Margaret.
I see that.
You do suit that, Margaret. Treat yourself to a large gin, ladies, and get yourselves warmed up. As the guests start arriving, Sandra gets into the party spirit.
Are you all right, sweetheart? Hello. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, and dressed in purple, too.
The community spirit around here is terrific. And look at the weather. Brilliant today.
But these aren't just Sandra's neighbours. They're her friends.
Sandra very bubbly. How's she coping? Well, so what, she seems to be coping all right. Nobody's around.
Gordon's son Steve and his family are also here to support Sandra and celebrate their dad's life.
You couldn't ask for anybody sort of more outgoing and bubbly and upbeat about life than Sandra. She's a lovely lady. We're so delighted that she came into our lives as well as Dad's. And yeah, she's an absolute blesser. She's lovely. She really is, and she's really keeping it together.
But there's no such thing as a free lunch. Sandra's got a top-secret plan behind this get-together in honour of her late husband.
The reason for today's party, apart from celebrating Gordon's 75th, despite him not being here, is to raise funds for the hospice where Gordon was when he passed over, and hopefully they will be able to make a good use out of the monies, and it will benefit other people that have the need of their services.
Can she rattle up enough for Gordon?
Collecting for the hospice.
Back at the retirement park, Sandra's fundraising birthday party for her late husband is in full swing.
Collecting for the hospice.
With the help of Gordon's granddaughter, Beatrice, she's getting her friends and neighbours to dig deep and donate in honour of his memory.
Everybody's life has been enriched by him being there for them. And I've never heard one single solitary word of negativity about Gordon, ever.
Tell you what, Sandy, you've done a good job of them chairs.
Thank you. Oh, Brill, thank you. Oh, brilliant. Any more money, anybody? He just brought me so much joy, love and happiness that I just wanted to be with him every single minute of the day.
How do you think you've done?
Time to count the cash. So, Sandra, what's the grand total? Drum roll, please.
With your wonderful, generous donations, we've actually made £275.
Good work, everyone.
This is what community's about. This is what living on this park's about. It's been absolutely fantastic, and thank you each and every one of you.
Yeah, it's a really emotional day. He would have been 75 today, would Dad, and you know, we all miss him. He was a larger-than-life character. He loved life. He really fitted in well in this kind of environment, and yeah, I think they all miss him as much as we do, really.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gordon. Happy birthday to you.
With a heap of cash raised, Sandra and the hospice just need to decide the best way to spend it to honour the memory of her husband. Here comes the bride. To be.
Anyone's any bugs down here?
Classy. There aren't, but if there were, Chris would probably charge you a penny to spend one.
Two double vodka and cokes, please.
Vodka and Coke. There you go. Bless you, sweetheart. £7, though, thank you. £3.50, thank you.
The hen party only paid out 30 quid each to stay at Chris's B&B, so every extra penny he makes counts. But Chris isn't just making money. He's making merriment.
I have no idea, but I think it's been the tail of the donkey.
That's no donkey, Chris.
OK, it's going all right. They're enjoying themselves, if nothing else. A little loud, but they're OK.
You are?
One more, come on.
It looks like Chris is an honorary hen.
All right, ladies, see you later. See you later. See you later, darling. See you later, sweetheart.
After over an hour in the basement bar, it's time for the hens to fly the coop. Good luck, Blackpool.
See you later. Have fun.
Peace at last. He's punching Judy mad.
Oh, would you like to be beside the seaside? Oh, hello, boys and girls. Hello, mums and dads. That's the way to do.
Yeah, OK, right. Over the last 7 years, he's ploughed his life savings and pension pot into the hotel.
This is one of the collection here. This is Mr. Punch with the matching Judy.
His love of sausages, crocodiles and marital feuding started early.
I started Punch and Judy shows when I was 5 years old. I had a box of magic bought for my birthday, and my cousin gave me a Punch and Judy set of puppets. There's some of the plates up here, as you can see, all with Punch and Judy scenes on. Now this is a little jug that people will drink beer out of. I love Punch and Judy. It's something I've collected all my life. It's just something I enjoy doing, like in making the children and mums and dads happy.
My late grandmother, she came along to see the show, and then I went out afterwards and I went, "Hi, Gran, did you enjoy the show?" and everything. She said, "Oh, it was lovely, so much, or lovely dancing and everything, but that bloody woman in the middle kept getting in the way. Me." Bless her, she didn't recognise me.
Will the heavy headdresses stay on the girls' heads? It looks like the girls have used their DIY skills to make them stay on. The drinks are flowing and people are up dancing. But there's still space on the dance floor for the Mayor of Blackpool to throw some serious shapes. And it's not long until the dance fever is spreading. Everyone's having a great night, but has all of the stress been worth it for Mick?
We could write a book about this place. See, since we've been coming here, a lot of people say, "You're going back to Blackpool." I say, well, we wouldn't go if we didn't like it.
And the thing they like the most? Shopping for bargains.
I'm going to see if I can get a wee top with a wee bit frill in it. You know, the wee camisoles.
So we'll need to have a scout around and see. This one I've got on, I got it in the market.
Okay.
I'll lift it up, right.
No, that's nice, aye.
Agnes.
If you come to the seaside, you've got to have an ice cream. £1.50, love. Thank you. When I was a kid, it was just the Whippy, the ice cream van coming around. But now I've got 44 flavours of ice cream in the soft scoop. The Scottish love the iron brew. We've got a dairy-free banana and a dairy-free strawberry, vegan mango, vegan coconut. On a busy week, we normally go through 220 to 280 tubs of ice cream.
It's no surprise that they go through so much. Us Brits love ice cream. Last year we spent over 10 million quid on the stuff.
Perfect, that.
This is how you used to get a girl on my day.
I'm just getting ready in here, I'm not performing in here.
Let's try and guess which artist she's going to transform into tonight. Back in Blackpool, the tide is high, but here in Bolton, Fiona is holding on and hoping to be your number one. But she's not the kind of girl who'll give up just like that. And one way or another, she's got to get the look first.
It's 15 minutes to go, so we're on a countdown now. The wig now is the one that really sort of changes it all.
Rock and roll look, blonde hair. Oh, I wonder who she's going to be. If you know the answer, call me.
It's the lipstick and that sort of snarl that she did. It's just the iconic look that she had.
That is one atomic look. Ah, I've got it. She's Britney Spears.
And I like that tell they're all nice people.
Everybody's lovely. The staff,
The staff are lovely, aye.
In fact, they're so nice, the sisters rarely venture out.
We'll just sit and have a couple of drinks and go
aye.
up the stair and listen to the
artists, a good artist
They're
on.
always great artists on, yeah. Blackpool,
Here
we come.
Goodbye, West Lancashire. Hello, Wild West. But it's not exactly busting at the seams. Oh, a bit of mischief with the big chief. There's a lot resting on tonight for Alex, who's hoping the Blackpudlian public will embrace his new, slightly wacky watering hole.
It's the first night that the staff are going to be in their new staff uniforms, dressed as cowboys and cowgirls as well, so it's all going to be a little bit of a shocker for everybody, I think.
Hi! Welcome to Blackpool, yeehaw!
Opening a bar in Blackpool with this sort of theme was a big gamble, but even though the place isn't quite packing them in just yet, they've rustled up a few partying punters.
I think it's absolutely fantastic. Walked in, good atmosphere, good music, really cracking.
So, do Alex and Dean think their risk has paid off?
I'm really happy. I think it's gone really well for the opening night.
Yeah, really good, really lively, different atmosphere, different people. What we wanted, really.
Yeah.
This morning, to be honest with you, my thought was that we would be opening and probably be opening one bar and the other two wouldn't be ready. But in actual fact, we've got 3 bars open, we've got a fully lit sign up, and that really wasn't what we thought we were going to have by tonight. So the team, everybody's really pulled together and worked really, really hard.
Only time will tell if the Wild West wins them over in Blackpool.
Anybody like bingo? Anybody not like bingo? Tough.
There you go. Good luck. Here we go. Do you want the winner? Oh, of course. We're going to win. I've got to give me the winning ticket.
Right, folks, we're going to play a straight full house for a mystery prize. A night of passion with Willie.
Oh, Willie, I've never had that.
I'd rather play bingo hen. It lasts longer.
Charming. So, bingo on the go, half board at the hotel for 3 nights, one of those potentially with Willie, and free cabaret will set you back less than £150. Cash back.
Is that a winner?
Oh, somebody's got it.
And as the girls take to the stage, will newbie Peter, aka Alexis, be step perfect? Looking good so far, Alexis. Oh, God, I bet no one saw that coming. Scarlett is a veteran of 2 years.
I'm David Prest, but now meet Gino Gelato. Come on and be tempted, delicious ice cream just feet away. I'm much more content as a person. I enjoy being in control of my own destiny. Come and have them taste buds tantalised. We've got a delicious ice cream experience just feet away.
And wife Linda certainly thinks ice cream has chilled David.
Oh, I think he's a lot happier in this job. Because he's making other people happy. I mean, it can be stressful like anything else in this world, but when you see him out on the prom and that, I mean, he's just a lot of fun.
You want me to squirt chocolate sauce on you, or do you want it in your cornet? We do have some repeat customers that are dogs.
Ooh, Bagsy not having settings on that.
It's double and clotted cream blend. I introduced the traditional vintage ice cream experience, reintroduced it.
For around £3, you can get an artisan ice cream, depending on your upgrades.
Hello, boys and girls. Hello. My name is Mr. Punch.
Hey up, look out, we're back with Mr. Punch and Judy, Martin Scott Price.
I can smell some sausages round here.
I can definitely smell something hammy. After a slow start, the free show has drawn a crowd. Thanks to Martin, the sausages will be saved, and this is definitely...
Ah, that's the way to do it.
When you're on the stage, you get a real buzz because you can see all the audience and they're looking at you when you're performing, and it's quite an exciting thing.
Cherry pie! Cherry pie!
Boys, it gives me a bit of a boost, gives me a bit of butterflies, it's also a bit of fun too.
There's now like a bit of free old-fashioned fun.
Now, after all the word sausages, there are so many usages. And here we have...
He's keeping the Punch and Judy tradition alive.
It'd be a shame if it disappeared altogether, so I think they're adapting it a little bit to make sure it doesn't do that. So it's great that they're keeping it alive.
Oh, look at all these boys and girls. Hello, everybody.
It's like parents like to take the children to them because it's like with these two, I'm like, oh, I saw these when I was your age. So it's just really nice to keep it going as like a family thing.
I'm young at heart, I don't want to grow up, so yeah, it's all good fun. Join in with the shouting out and cheering and doing, yay.
Not over here. He must have gone.
Martin here, he's just kept it going and he's so good at it. The kids absolutely love it. The gripped, you know, when they're watching it, absolutely gripped.
Oh, shut up.
It's just nice and exciting to perform my shows and hopefully enjoy them like we all do. The children enjoy it, I enjoy it, mums and dads enjoy it, and it's nice to have a good chuckle laughter. OK, that's the end of the day, everybody. It's goodbye, goodbye. See you all again. Cherry pie, everybody.
Wakey!
Wakey, wakey!
It's very hard to keep five-star standards on a budget. You're doing this little bit of a juggling act and making sure that it all works out and we are making a profit, because I've still got bills to pay.
And she knows how to offer luxury without dishing out too much dough.
When you go away for a couple of days, you forget stuff. This is my survival kit. So it's just things like, you know, a corkscrew, pair of scissors, hair grips. These bits and pieces cost me next to nothing, but hopefully it'll make a guest stay a little bit easier.
And if there's one thing better for a budget than stuff being cheap, it's stuff being free.
I bought a box, but the little bits and pieces were kind of always looking scruffy. So this is a Ferrero Rocher chocolate box. That was free.
How many caravan park managers does it take to put a light bulb in?
By the looks of it, one. Running a caravan site means getting your hands dirty. Well, not quite. Cue the marigolds.
I've just got to go now and unblock the ladies' shower. Another lovely job. Hello? Hello? It's not a very pleasant job. Oh! Oh, God. Can you smell it? Can you hear it?
I can actually. What is it?
The acid bubbling through the hair and the soap.
Oh dear, I wish I hadn't asked. Getting elbow deep in dandruff and detritus isn't exactly what Sammy signed up for.
Don't get paid enough for half of this. No, it's a good job. It's a good job. I enjoy my job. This is one of the perks. Job done.
Just literally, I went, boom, just went. Silly cow.
They say it's lucky to fall. Don't know why.
I just kicked and my foot went from under me. Rookie mistake. I should know better.
It's normally a lot more relaxed. We're normally just sitting down, having banter, taking the mick out of each other, but opening night, the tension's a bit higher than normal.
As the show continues, things are starting to gel. And Betty's proving to be a real handful.
God, look at them bring the kids out. Come on.
But the Mercury is a hotel with a difference. Debs and Anthony wanted to indulge their passion for music.
So basically we named the place after Freddie Mercury, but it's also the Music Awards and it's the God of Travel. So it quite fitted in with a B&B in Blackpool.
Yes, they are rock and roll crazy and hit on the idea of supersizing their B&B with hundreds of bits of music memorabilia.
Up here we've actually got a guitar signed by all of Queen, including Freddie Mercury, obviously before poor Freddie passed.
Obviously.
This is our bar area for the guests, and obviously the dining area there. Original lineup of Guns N' Roses. We've actually got a piece of Elvis's hair.
But a burning love for rock souvenirs doesn't come cheap. Debs has spent over 30 grand getting the place all shook up.
This was signed by the guys from Llewelyn-Bowen, and then Anthony made that into a clock. So he's very good like that. Right, this is our 60s music themed room.
Is that what I think it is?
Yep, out comes the 32-inch LED screen.
Ooh, I'll soon have that out the window.
Definitely rock and roll. Right, this is our deluxe ensuite, or as I like to call it, the room that I think Freddie'd want.
Try fitting that on the door sign.
I've designed all this with Freddie in mind. We've got the handmade pink chaise.
How bohemian.
And there's probably 2,000 B&Bs in Blackpool. You've got to stand out from the crowd, and that's what we're trying to do.
Before Debs spent 7 years walking the beat, she toured the world with bands.
We are a rock and roll hotel, and it ain't just for show, we are rock and roll.
It's a double whammy for Debs and Anthony. They get to run a B&B and rock out with their guests. Like, totally cool, bro.
I don't want to do a 9-to-5 job again. I just want to have a good chat and laugh with the guests and just enjoy myself.
I know this one. Or maybe not.
Oh, it's a great life to sit in the bar all night, having a chat, having a laugh, picking up a guitar. That's my job. What can I say?
What did we
Sex
tell
on
them?
the sex on the beach.
Sex on the beach.
Well, I'll tell you, anybody that's sex on the beach tonight, there's something wrong with them. They must be desperate. Too cold. They must be desperate.
After what I've just seen, I wouldn't put it past you.
We do 4 shows a year, and the summer show is the most spectacular. It's exhausting, it's exciting, but I think the majority of people don't realise that I do everything. Put a broom up my bum and I sweep the stage, you know.
Is that part of the act? As if time wasn't short enough. Creating the choreography, the set design and the lighting, Simon has to break in a virgin drag queen.
She's originally from Poland. She's a little bit nervous and new, very young.
Oh, here's the mystery guest now. I hope it's Peter Andre's brother. Hey, it's Lawrence Llewelyn-Bowen, that infamous interior designer and Blackpool superfan.
I love the fact that Blackpool isn't like anywhere else in the United Kingdom. It's not taking itself too seriously.
Hello!
It is an explosion of jazz hands design. Can we just leave my bags?
Of course you can.
And I'll
yes,
see you later.
I'll take them up. Yep, no worries.
Yes. We're off to see the lights. Everything is about it is lovely, the Illuminations. Oh, look at the big wheel.
And it seems the Illuminations are not the only thing lighting up Agnes's evening.
20 years ago, love. Me and you.
Yeah, oh,
Dad.
Yes.
Come here.
Yes.
Put him down, Agnes. There'll be no sex on the beach tonight. Now, where's Margaret?
Where is she? Oh, she's here.
Isn't it, Scarlett?
People ask, is it glamorous backstage and, you know, with all the sequins and all the feathers? Like on stage, this is all, oh, yay, feathers, beautiful, sparkles. And in reality, I'm a man in a stairwell.
Dancer Scarlett has been amusing the masses for 2 years.
I don't know how women do this every single day.
But behind the scenes, she certainly raises a few eyebrows.
I glue down my real eyebrow, so I'm like a blank canvas, and then I can carve out and man-make eyebrows that are much higher, and then it gives the illusion that I've got a bigger eye socket. My eyes look so much bigger. The makeup I try to emulate is like Paris showgirl on steroids. Good, I'm done. I'm going to go warm up. Stop it.
As part of the Illuminations season, posh B&B owners Claire and Mark, along with thousands of others, are cycling the full 6-mile stretch of the beaming beacons. And back.
I think my favourites are always the white twinkly ones.
Yeah.
Really, oh, hey, I'm doing a bit of a wobble.
Careful, Claire. PC Plod's in town. You don't want to get pulled over.
Are we nearly halfway there? We must be more than halfway there.
No, we're not halfway there. We've got to get to the end to come back before you get halfway.
Look at that. That looks spectacular, doesn't it?
It does.
6 miles of lights is pretty impressive, isn't it?
It's great, isn't it?
It is, actually.
No, it's a fabulous event. It always is. It never lets us down, ever. Really enjoyed it. Always enjoyed it.
Even with a few saddle sores.
Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah, ah.
And one of the more surprising locals trying to cash in on those busy, dark nights is ice cream salesman Gino Gelato.
As you can imagine, as we move into the Illuminations, sales of ice creams tend to drop with the temperature. Come on and be tempted. So what we do, we try and tantalise tourist visitors into purchasing some of our magic light-up toys.
Very clever. From Gino Gelato to Gino Gelato.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone who may or may not be in for a quiet night is Chris. A 15-strong hen party from Bury has just arrived at his budget hotel.
Yeah, you're here. Come on in. Come on in.
Hi.
You're right.
Yeah.
You want to bring your all, if you all come in, then I can explain the rules to you. One key opens the 2 front doors.
Okay.
One key opens your room. It's as simple as that.
At just 30 quid a night, including both bed and breakfast, these hens have booked themselves a bargain. But by the sounds of it, Chris is keeping them cooped up.
The one that sleeps 5 is that one.
What are they? Battery hens?
The ones that sleep 3 are those 2, and those are the doubles. So one of those can be a single. Any vegetarians for breakfast?
Are you
Duck for cover. The hens are rioting.
Come on, we'll take you upstairs. Right? They are very lively. We look forward to an interesting night.
The opening night nerves are setting in backstage too. With only 24 hours to go, the showgirls' costumes are nowhere to be seen.
We're just waiting for all our costumes to arrive now. We've had some new feathers made, so I think we're running a bit behind now.
The venue itself may be over 100 years old, but Mick is giving it a 21st century makeover. Even the table lamps are cutting edge.
You want the waitress pressed red when you've been served. Back on again. All modern cons.
Panic over, the costumes are here.
They're gorgeous.
But it turns out that dancing with an ostrich on your head isn't as easy as you would think.
The
just a bit heavy. Too top heavy. So they're pulling it back and you can't turn or anything because it's just you're constantly trying to keep it on.
They're okay when you stand in them, but when you actually start moving in them, that's when it goes a bit pear-shaped.
The entire floor show is centred around the dancers and their spectacular outfits. So if the girls can't dance in them, can the show go on?
Anybody go to the Pleasure Beach? No. Nobody going on the big one. There's a joke there, Willie. There's a joke there.
As Blackpool looms into view, it's time to find that hotel.
Hello, dear.
Right, I'll see you tonight.
We'll see you tonight.
Right,
Thank
thanks.
you. Hello.
Agnes and Margaret reach their destination. And a whole weekend of Blackpool fun is waiting for them. Entertainment managers Alex and Dean are giving one of their less profitable bars a rebrand.
So we're opening a week on Thursday.
Apparently.
Which is a little bit worrying because there's a lot to do.
With just over a week to transform the entire place, do you two not think you should, actually go inside the bar?
He started painting 3 months ago, and he's done that.
We've got one door painted so far.
Thank you.
Okay, lights are on.
No, they're not.
As the street became more popular with the nighttime revellers, it also became host to a lot more competition.
All these little bars popped up that the youngsters wanted to go to. I think Roxy suffered slightly. So we thought it either dies or we change it.
A closed bar doesn't bring in any cash, so the rebrand has to be done quickly.
You can kind of see that it lends itself, the style, to kind of country and western. We're not going to really have to do a huge amount to it.
Apart from add hay, it's hay, all about hay.
We're adding hay racks, and we're adding barn doors. We've got to make sure that it's flame retardant. Is that right? Is that the right word?
And now they've finally made it inside, they've realised the venue is a lot bigger than they thought it was.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? You don't know the way around.
I know.
Oh, there's a ladies' toilet there.
In fact, he's trying to turn Blackpool into Bling Pool.
I like the bling, as you can see. I've completely revamped the hotel. I would say 70% of the people who have been in here have said to me, did you have an interior decorator to do this because it's so different? I said, no, it's all my own ideas. Each of my rooms are themed. This is the Paris room, and I saw this wallpaper on eBay, and as soon as I thought, I've got to have that because it's blingy. I was very lucky to find this chandelier on eBay as well, with the colours what match it perfectly as well. It's a little bit upmarket for Blackpool, not upmarket prices. I'd like to do a lot more, but when you're charging £60 for a room, there's a cut-off point to make profit.
A bit of bling's all well and good, but Goldie knows that to keep his customers happy, it's their bellies that need filling.
They like a big plate of grub, and I give them a big plate of grub.
Ex-hairdresser Goldie bought the hotel a year ago, and he's hoping his OTT B&B will keep the paying guests piling through the door.
There's a lot of competition in Blackpool. You've got to stand out from the crowd. People are looking for something different.
Who's got the key for the wines and spirits cabinet? Who needs to get in to turn the lights on in the dressing room?
But there's loads left to do, and manager Mick is feeling the pressure.
So you want to put white leather strap over there, are you?
Over the top of that, yeah.
But you'll have to wait till this is being screwed on.
Right, where am I going to attach it?
Can you drill a mirror up? Just the girls need to put a mirror up so they put the makeup on in the dressing room. We're getting there. That's enough said, I'm afraid. We're getting there.
How are you, Bill?
How you doing, old brother?
Okay, pal.
Yeah, good.
It's not long before he's saying howdy partner to some familiar faces.
How are you, son?
Sounded the phone.
How's ever, mate?
How are you?
Ever. Good, pal. Good. How are you, love? You okay?
It's good fun. The kids enjoy it. I kind of do it. I like to make a fool of myself.
I bet Sammy's regretting not wearing his cowboy boots now.
I'm Arizona.
And I'm Duke.
I'm Bill Cody, and this is my wife Sharon.
Sunrise.
No one else finding this a bit bonkers? No, just me then? What's your name, Sammy?
My cowboy name would be the Pork Cowboy.
The Pork Cowboy?
Port Glasgow. No pork, no, Port. P-O-R-T.
And here comes the town sheriff, Cactus Jack, to keep things from getting out of hand.
We generally tend to get our outfits from, believe it or not, charity shops. I've got about 3 wardrobes full of Western gear. You could get fixed up for a few, about a tenner.
And no Wild West night will be complete without a good old-fashioned shootout. Obviously.
Every Sunday night, we have maybe 3 or 4 fast draw competitions. The winner gets a £5, the runners-up get £3.
You'd never do that where you live. So they come here and they relax and it's escape.
Landlady Claire and hubby Mark have a celebrity guest on the way, and it's all a bit of a mystery. Not that they aren't used to the odd A-lister.
Any time that we get a VIP or a famous person staying, get them to sign the book.
Well, tell us some of your A-list guests then, you two.
Gosh, he looks moody.
He was on Coronation Street at Christmas. He was the elf that had a run-in with Tyrone.
Oh, yes, the elf. I imagine celebrities choose to stay with us because of our 5-star status. I remember Susan Boyle singing in the bar.
She got a little bit tiddly.
She did. That was lovely, wasn't it? Michael Andre, Peter Andre's brother.
Michael stayed here, and every day Peter picked him up and Peter drove him about. Right. And I said to him, why is Peter not staying? And he said, oh, he's staying on the corner, it's cheaper.
David and Jason set up their fancy dress shop in Blackpool 20 years ago. Is it me, or have the Chuckle brothers gone back in time?
I guess the reason why lots of people come here is the fun factor. A classic bit of Blackpool tat. I came here 27 years ago, and I got bitten by the Blackpool bug.
Ouch.
And I moved here 28 years ago. Tick followed tock, and the next thing I knew, I opened a fancy dress shop. Fancy dress in Blackpool. We do get the hens and stags that come in. Everyone loves a 1970s party. Suits like this, I absolutely love them. I think they're really cool.
No, they're not.
Every day you work with a smile. And do you know what? It's still great fun after all this time. It's about crazy colours, lots of flair, and good sizes as well. Because we're not all Slim Jims these days. It's about enjoying Blackpool, enjoying what you've got, you know, and just going with it.
At a nearby cafe gallery, Gino has been immortalised. Oh, I hope he likes it.
So, finally, I might get to meet the person behind the painting.
And I get to meet the artist behind the easel.
Thank you. What do you think?
I think it's magnificent, and when Linda saw it, what did you think?
Wow! I so loved it, it was amazing. I really want this picture, I have to take it home with me.
So now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to dig deep into my pockets, and as a consequence, I'm going to have to tantalise the taste buds of many more tourist visitors in Blackpool. It's lovely. I'll treasure it for the rest of our days.
At £3 a pop, that's over 100 extra ice creams he needs to sell. Better get back to the prom. And despite the traditional British summertime deluge, everyone's determined not to let the weather rain on their parade.
Happy Gay Pride!
And Fiona's buzzing. At last, she's bagged her very own dressing room.
Is there a light? Oh, I've got a light.
It might be a bit bog standard, but it does come with strobe lighting built in.
And I've got a mirror, so, you know, I mean, you can't really get anything better than that, can you?
Yeah, you definitely can. Well, at least Fiona's come prepared.
I always bring my own toilet roll just in case it runs out, because, you know, it's essential, isn't it?
Well, I suppose it is.
But the strobe lighting is not helping, really, because you can't focus properly.
Oh, I feel like we're at a rave.
You know, everybody wants to be part of this. Oh, it couldn't have been any better. They're lovely.
I'm a very proud Blackpool landlady. At the end of the day, everybody is welcome in Blackpool. At the core of it, we're a working-class town, and we mustn't ever forget that.
From her early days as a chambermaid to now, Claire's always wanted to be the best. But she was worried whether she could pull it off. so they got a hotel expert in for advice.
We can make the property 5-star, but I'm not convinced that Mark and I are 5-star. And his words to us were, don't worry about it, it's Blackpool, you'll be able to get away with it. And I think I can say we've been getting away with it ever since.
Lawrence Llewelyn-Bowen has arrived at the hotel to turn on his phantasmagorical lights.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah. Everyone looking towards me and warm smiles.
Hang on, warm your hands up.
Perfect.
Time to see if swapping loot for light bulbs has been worth it.
There we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, perfect.
Oh, Huey!
I mean, it looks absolutely fantastic. We're going to be the talk of the town because they are absolutely beautiful. They really look great.
I think the money's really, really well spent, and I think it's something that we can progress with.
We need to stand out, particularly this day and age in the competitive market.
But would you spend your entire marketing budget on it again?
I think we can still top it next year.
Create something new for next year. I think it's just onwards and upwards now.
Watch this space.
And they're not the only ones happy with the finished result.
I am absolutely delighted. It's the first time I've seen it illuminated. You know, actually, this is a very special time of year in a very special place. And they haven't even paid me to say that.
Don't ask them for any more money. They'll have to have a whip round.
I feel as if my work on your planet is done. I feel as if I have illuminated the Carlton and I can move on.
And head of the Blackpool branch of the Lawrence Llewelyn-Bowen Appreciation Society, Claire, has managed to bag some of his first sketches.
So these are the designs done by Lawrence for the Illuminations called Decadence. I have to say, I think they're absolutely stunning. I think the colours are beautiful. They look good on picture, but they look fabulous. Big and lit up and bright and shiny.
And just like some of his home decor ideas back in the day, they caused a bit of a stir.
There was a little bit of controversy because we do have a nipple up there. Now, whether that got covered up in the actual tableau, I can't remember. But yes, it's certainly there initially, whether he had to kind of calm that down because, you know, the councillors kind of went, we can't have that. But he is naughty like that.
Nipple or not, Claire's happy.
I'm very proud to have these. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And it's also a lovely, lovely memento of when Lawrence first started staying with us and why he's here. It's a reminder of actually what he does best. I think they're absolutely beautiful. We just love him.
After basically dragging their hooves doing not much for weeks, they got serious about the rebrand a week ago. Which is a worry, as they open in a few hours.
We open tonight, but we've got a lot to do.
It's all hands on deck at the moment.
Yeah. All the cleaners are in. They've started at the top of the building working down. The bar staff have cleaned and scrubbed all the bars out. All the stock's there just ready to go on. It'll happen. It'll happen.
What time do we open?
8 o'clock.
And what time is it now?
4:30.
So
we've got
3.5 hours. Wow.
We can do it. Yeah, we can do it. We need a good erection.
Grr, matron.
What happened with that face?
So, while Dean takes up a very important position outside the venue...
You need to angle grind that lamp post down. It's in the way.
Alex is in charge of inside and wrangling the team.
Guys, where are we up to? Stock's going down and then the bars are ready. Almost. Just keep smiling, that's what I'm doing.
I feel all right. I'm not going inside, though, because I don't really want to go in there. It's a little bit chaotic.
That's OK, Dean. You stay and look after the outside while Alex is inside getting his hands dirty. I'm sensing a theme here.
To be honest with you, I feel filthy. I just want to go home now. And we've got to come back tonight and enjoy an opening night. But at the moment, I'm up to my neck in skulls of animals that have long since been deceased. It'll be fine.
He thinks he can do everything, but I'm the one that can do everything, obviously.
Yep, you've definitely got that pavement under control.
One of the things that we've done is installed bathroom TVs, so you can lie in the bath and watch Coronation Street. Oh, wonderful.
Things are bound to go wrong, but hopefully they get sorted pretty quickly.
That little spiky bit put through a hole.
There's not much room for error for the hotel, though, as the coaches full of package deal punters are vital to the success of the business.
This is our main source of income. The coaches, we rely on them throughout the year. Unfortunately, you know, a lot of our guests are regulars. One coach in, two to go. Maybe it's not going to be too long.
Well, at least if he's waiting at the door, he won't miss the guests arriving, though, eh?
Here. They're here. They're here. I didn't even see them arrive. Oh, God.
Hurry up, Gary. Can't believe you missed it.
No, that's not ours. That's not ours.
So that's not yours?
That's not ours. That's not ours. That's him. He's
has anyone seen a coachload of holiday makers? And if you've been inspired, here's how to turn your caravan dayglow. With Mike Hyam's fellow camper, Mark, Blackpool's king of crazy caravans.
We'll just start off with that very, very small corner. Let it fall over. For me, it's uplifting, it's joyous, and it's something that's very dear to me, and I'll never stop. So what started off as a mundane brown piece of wood
is now a mundane blue piece of plastic.
A lovely sky blue table.
Oh no, sorry, what he said.
I haven't had one person come up and say to me, "You're completely insane, you're off for your tree."
Really?
And there we have it. One Pimp My Caravan table special. This is what I did with my van. It's part of my personality. I'm a little bit extrovert and probably a little bit out there. Probably people think I'm a bit nuts, but hey, I'm happy with who I am and I'm happy with my van the way it is. Thank you very much.
No, thank you. He's mad, him.
Good girl. Come on, girl. Come on. Just at the front of this rank here, there's what we call a manure bin. We empty the horses' nappies into that.
Sorry, did he just say horse nappies? Ooh, I wouldn't want to change one of those.
And there's a trough, so the horses can have a drink. Steady.
Or maybe not. What's that saying? You can lead a horse to water, but...
You can't make it drink.
I set 'em up, you knock 'em in. Colin's off the mark. And that takes a bit of pressure off Ella. Because a new generation of budding cabbies need her attention. The Cinderson family includes 6-year-old twins Sienna and Savannah, and they're happy to pitch in with some pony pampering at the yard.
I think because of the job's nature itself, it's so full on and it's all day, every day. The horse care never stops. The working and the family life, they sort of have to go together. Are you being gentle? Yeah.
But sometimes the demands of work put family time on hold.
Right, who's first? Leg over. When we can, we do make time. I take probably 2 days off a week at the minute now. It's a struggle, but we just have to fit in what we can where we can. So we go to the park quite a bit, we go on the beach. The twins have always understood the sort of hours we work through the summer. It's bumpy because he's bigger.
Ella's preparing the twins for a life in the saddle, and maybe one day they'll take over the reins of the business.
I like to think that when they're older, they're going to think that they need to work hard to get somewhere, you know, the things they want in life, and they need to work hard for it.